All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back update and information as it is hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe to our channel because they know they pay money to do that thing. You don't share plenty information day for my table this evening. As I reach out to you, we get one kepu with the leak where we hear say the Biafra Liberation Army don't help stop the energy army where we say they want enter Niger Republic, go do some Ottoman news there. We just say the BNL boys. Be like say those boys want to the rep everywhere. But that one day for their own, and the information where we say it they reach for my table now. As I they talk to you straight away, they say the boys prevented them. You know, say assistance now, say that's Niger, where we say people know as Niger, Rofo, they go there, and I hear say BNL boys don't volunteer, say anything will go happen, say they go even help them, say waiting they look for, say make the Africa or African country, make they get proper government, proper freedom, proper rulership, say that it is high time dictatorship ends in Africa. That is also high time that Africans will have the understanding that everything that the European man, the West African man is using is coming from Africa. That Africa is the home of uranium, Africa is the home of californium, Africa is the home of crude oil, Africa is the home of limestone, Africa is home of iron ore. Africa is the home of tin. Africa is also the home of rubber. Africa is the home of gold. Africa is the home of diamond. You can imagine, many people don't know that places like Zamfara and the rest of them, those Sahara places, that what is causing the war there is because of californium that is found there. A man revealed this secret, and now someone for that matter in Bracket Television, you know, he was telling people what is happening. Places like Zamfara is because of the gold that is there. That's why people are doing what they are doing there. But some people don't actually know what is causing what is going on in Zamfara. And that's why these people have interest. The West have interest in what is happening in Africa. Meanwhile, apart from that one, let me carry you go to another information. They say the Nigerian Army's 1st Division and Operation Wild Punch have conducted a series of successful operations against all criminal elements inside the divisional area of its responsibility. They say troops neutralize bandits, rescue captives, captures arms, and clear bandit hideouts in Kaduna, Niger State, and Kano State. If you check for your screen, you go see them. You know, say for that road, normally those people they go kidnap people there, people where they do their travel, but they say troops of the army don't help disband all those bandits, all those Fulani bandits where we say that they commit all this crime. They say several bandits have been neutralized. Numerous captives have been rescued, and countless bandit hideouts and motorcycles have been cleared, destroyed throughout these operations. They say Nigerian armed personnel successfully cleared bandits from Sabon, Beni, Maidaro, Dogondawa, Damari, Salua villages in Kaduna State, Benin, Gware local government area. They say troops neutralized 2 bandits and damaged 2 motorcycles during the operation. It says similarly on July 12, 2022, troops from the division in Kano State stormed a bandit stronghold in Dogon Rua and Mayan Rua in the Fogo Forest and apprehended 4 criminals on the same day. The military engaged in a fierce firefight with bandits/cattle rustlers in Fatika, Kaduna State, and recovered 72 cows, 29 sheep, and a motorbike. They said during a clearance operation in Kuruga and Manini villages in Kaduna State, Benin Gwari local government area, troops came into contact with bandits who had previously abducted commuters and were taking them to the bushes to negotiate a ransom. They say the troops confronted the criminals group and overwhelmed them, forcing the bandits to abandon their victims and flee into the thick forest, wounded by gunshots. They say following that, on 1st August 2023, during a clearance operation in Niger State, Sabongida and Sakim Power General areas, they say forces made contact with bandits and engaged in a heavy exchange of fire, forcing the criminals to flee in confusion during the encounter. They say one robber was neutralized while others fled with gun wounds visible in the blood paths on the grass and all footpaths in the bushes. Well, kudos to the soldiers who have been able to do this kind of good work, like taking away these bandits, because these people have done a lot in that Kaduna area axis, and especially in the northern part of Nigeria. It is because of hunger and that is causing all these things. What causes some of these things is hunger and lack of education, because the politicians in Nigeria have decided that they will not expose the masses into good life. And when you decide to keep people in a crude form, crude, when people are not refined, when they don't even understand what life is all about, it means that everybody is going to suffer for it. Yes, definitely everybody will suffer for it, both you a politician, both you an elite. But had it been that Nigeria had, exposed their citizens to education, exposed them to good life, when someone has a good life, you see, that's why hardly you see in America, all these people who rob in America, all those things are few people. It happens there, but they are few in number because many of them has been exposed to good life. At least every day you have good electricity, you have pipe-borne water, you have good hospital, you can go to school with school loan, you have good school. After school, you get work. So there is a low rate of crime over there. But because in Africa, the politicians suck the money, after even eating the money, they still go and borrow. After borrowing, they sell the oil, chop the money. Still greediness, they will still go and borrow. So that's just the thing that is happening in Africa. And as it stands now, even Nigeria economy is going into the drain. Who knows what is going to happen next? Very soon, the way that they see this man, what we say, they even fit sell obodo. Tuama. Now, as they say a video has been roundly condemned with officers, many calling for officers involved in illegal acts to be arrested and prosecuted. They say a viral video has showed the moment Nigerian police officer were caught on tape cutting a young man's hair with knife. The video has been roundly condemned with officers, many calling for officers involved in the illegal act to be arrested and prosecuted. The officer concerned cornered the young man and forced him to sit on the floor while forcefully cutting his hair with a knife. You can imagine what these untrained police officers are doing. That's why, for me, I would suggest that before you become an officer in Nigeria, at least try and have, even if it is OND or something like that, let it be people that are exposed. Or even if aside that, let there be a proper orientation for these people. Let there be a proper orientation. Because how can you be treating people like, why don't you put yourself in the person's shoe? Imagine barbing somebody with a knife. Barbing somebody's hair with a knife. The pains and the rest of them. The humiliation. So I believe that some of these police officers don't even know the Constitution. Because had it been that they had passed through the Constitution, they understood what actually policing is all about, what police work, what is the modus operandi of being a policeman, what is your work, what are you to the society, how do you handle the society, how do you relate with the society. If this thing were to be an army man, we would say, okay, armies are crude in nature, they are trained to go for war and the rest of them, but this is a policeman that is trained to, merge with the community, do things with the community. You can imagine that, So I think it's high time they cop some of these things that police people are doing, and also the government should give the people an open way whereby you can prosecute these police people if they treat you in a way you don't like, so that the obodo can become a better obodo. Meanwhile, I will be winding down the curtain here, and if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, please kindly go ahead and subscribe to our channel, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever we are posting news, you will be the first to collect it. Thank you for listening to our news. God bless you.